Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a shorter get ready with me trying out new products. I don't have a full face, but I have enough that I just kind of want to put it all in one video. And this video went wrong in several spots. We had some things that were broken. We had an experience washing something. I won't get into that, but I have the brand new Huda Beauty extremely large nip highlighter. I have some new goodies from Patrick Starr and just some other things that I want to show. Charlotte Tilbury makeup eraser. I have a fly as well. I've also got some lipsticks from PROPA Beauty. So if you would like to see how I created this look and how everything performed, just keep watching. I don't have a new foundation, powder, or bronzer, so I skipped all of those steps. I do have highlight and blush, but I'm going to do that after. Anywho, I want to do my brows. I've already done this one, so I have the gel and this new product from Anastasia Beverly Hills in it, as well as already setting my eye. This one, all I have is my eye primer, and then I have clear brow gel, specifically the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and that's it. So I like to push up my brow hairs first and then go in with whatever product I'm going to use. And today I have a new one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the new brow pen in medium brown. It's a new formula, new component, and it is supposed to be waterproof. Now, like I said, I've already done this one, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did this on this side. I'm going to start at the front here, and you can see my hairs naturally go up a little bit more in the front, so they go straight up. Over here they go kind of more at an angle, and same at the tail. So at the front I'm going to go upward and follow the natural growth of my hairs, and then I'm going to start going this way as I go further down the brow. I'm going to use very light pressure. If I get one that's a little dark, I like to take my finger and just go right over it. Just doing that alone, going through in those little hair-like strokes, makes my brows look really nice and full, and I like the way it looks. But then I'm going to go in with the Brow Wiz. This is the shade Taupe. I am going to take this and go just a little bit more on the front portion because I don't want to have it be too dark right at the front. And then I am going to take it and extend my brow tail. And that's it. That's all I am going to do. I don't need to add any more brow gel or anything like that. These are complete. Before I zoom out, I'm going to quickly show you guys the 3 different shades that I have in the pen. The first one being medium brown, which is the one that I just used. This one is Taupe. And I like you see, it just gives perfect little hair-like strokes. And then soft brown, which I feel like is pretty similar to the Taupe. Soft brown is a little like a hair warmer, but those 2 shades are pretty close. Before I wipe these off, I just want to show you how smudge proof they are, and like I said, they're supposed to be waterproof and everything else as well. I wore one of these yesterday and had 0 issues with it, and there are other shades, so I only have 3, but there are other shades in case I didn't make that clear. These are just the shades that were sent to me in PR, which I like because then I'm not getting a whole line and I'm not having things that I'm not going to end up using. All of these colors will work well for my brows. I went with a darker one today with the dark hair, but when I want to lighten things up, I do like to take the shade Taupe. That's the color I use in the Brow Wiz, and I wore Taupe and this yesterday, and it was just a little softer, and I don't know, I like them. I like all of the colors that I have, but I do think soft brown and Taupe are pretty close. Moving on, for blush, I'm going to go in with this new one from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. So multi-use product. I purchased this a while ago, but I have not used it yet. I've only swatched it, and let me show you real quick. We open it up. This is what it looks like, but when you blend it out, like see there's a full-on swatch, it blends out very nicely. So this is what I'm going to use for my cheeks. But before I do that, I'm going to open this up. I bought 2 of these. It's from the makeup eraser. So it's the sponge by makeup eraser, and I love makeup erasers so much that when I saw these I was like, I had to try, and I picked up 2. I am currently washing one, so I've washed it and it is now in the dryer, and we'll see how it comes out. I haven't looked at it, but I put on my foundation, a concealer, and the powder underneath my eyes with the sponge, because you're supposed to be able to take this and literally wash, dry. It's supposed to be really easy. So it says machine washable, non-toxic dye, no special cleansers, reusable, lasts up to 6 months, which is nice because a lot of sponges don't last that long. Wet or dry application, saves money. Then you open it up and you have like a little guide right there. But let me open this. So you get this sponge, which has a really flat butt. I don't think I've ever seen a sponge with a completely flat butt on it. Usually they're kind of rounded or smaller. I don't know. This one is different though. So then it has the nice angle there and then the regular side. It says that you can use this wet or dry. I will be using it wet. That's just how I prefer. And then it comes with this little ball. So basically what you're going to do is do your makeup and then take your sponge, put it inside and go wash it. That is what's happening to my other one right now. I feel like you could probably do this with any sponge, but I don't know. I've never put any of my sponges in the washing machine. So I wanted to see how it worked out. I will be right back. I'm going to go wet this one. It's wet. It got a little bit bigger, and let me tell you, this is so soft. I love the way that this feels. It's very nice, but let's go ahead and put on the blush. I'm just gonna dip in and test. You're gonna want to get too much product. Okay, I think I got the perfect amount. This is a really pretty color. I'm not picking up much. I really want to build this instead of accidentally having a bruise on my face, because I can go in with blush very easily and just use too much. I don't want that to happen. I like the texture of this. It's giving me a glow, but not emphasizing things. It's not picking up my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with this ginormous highlighter from Huda Beauty. Have not opened this or swatched it or anything. It's called the N.Y.M.P.H All Over Highlighting Powder, and it has 30 grams of product. It's a lot. It's a lot, you guys. Oh, look how massive this thing is. Okay, I'm ready to open. Oh no. Okay, first off, there's product on my mirror. Can you guys see that? And I'll contact customer service and see what I can get done about that. I might be able to just glue it in though too. I might be able to. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Anastasia Beverly Hills A23. I'm just gonna go all up in it. Ooh, this is really pretty. Smell something, but I can't place it. It's not a strong smell. Like maybe I'm smelling, I don't know. I'm smelling something, and it's not like a florally scent or anything like that. So I'm not sure what it is, but it went on so beautifully. All right, I'm gonna buff, and then I want to swatch this up against the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Reezy highlight because I'm curious. Wine Glass Large Artist Brush and my Sicily 01 Iris C powder to dot this around, and then buff. All right, I'm done buffing, and I want to show you guys, because I'm just curious myself. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Reezy highlight, and I want to swatch this right up against N.Y.M.P.H. Reezy. Oh, it's one of my favorite of all time. I mean, it doesn't pass up Dior, but I love this highlight. I'm going to be careful with this one because I don't want it to fall out and break. There they are. Oh, those are pretty okay. I don't know if you guys can tell. This one's a little bit darker than what the Reezy one is. But I'm gonna see if I can take a picture with my phone and show you guys. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see with the reflection that they are different. I came out of the light and went over to a little bit more of a shaded spot so you guys could see the differences between these. So here are the swatches, Reezy versus the Huda. As you can see, the Reezy is just a little bit lighter. However, if you want to see a lot of comparisons, one of my good friends here on YouTube, Tara Lynn, she did a whole video and some comparisons on this highlighter alone. So I'm going to link that in the description box so you guys can check that out. And I think I'm just going to try and glue this in because everything is intact. It just needs to be held. Moving on to the eyes, I picked up some things from Patrick Starr's new line. This is the One Size Patrick Starr Visionary Eyeshadow Palette, and it's really pretty. It's really, wrong side, it's really pretty. I don't know what I am going to do with this quite yet. I think I'm probably going to do something a little bit more natural, like natural vibes, natural colors. I still probably go smoky. You guys know what I do. But I am going to zoom you guys in and we will play with this. BK Beauty 202. I'm starting off with the shade Soft Serve. Starting off on the very outer corner of my eye, tapping it into place. Then I'm going to bring it into the crease. Circle motions upward. Should probably have said circular. This is a color I would wear all by itself, like all over the lid and then smoke it up like this. I just really like this color. It's not too warm, not too cool, not too neutral. It's not too anything. It's just really pretty and it's blending out very nicely. If you happen to notice like any flaking on my eyes or anything, that is not the shadow. It's not the primer I'm using or anything like that. That's me being silly and forgetting to wash my hands before applying my eye cream. I use Retin-A and usually I go in with my Retin-A first and I wash my hands before I do my eyes and I forgot to and it dried out my lids. Yeah, so there's that. And it really doesn't help that I did it 2 days in a row. My mind has just been all over the place. I'm taking that same shade on my BK Beauty 207 and just going right along the lower lash line. Bristles Beauty EO2RL, and I'm going to go in with the shade Booked. Adding this to the outer corner and the crease. Same brush, but this time I'm going to go in with the shade Brownie. You know it, I'm deepening up the outer corner again. Sigma E25 from my brush set from Glitzy Fritzy. I'm going to go in with the shade Manila Sands. And of course, dusting this, pigment, finish the sentence. I'm going to highlight and blend out right at my brow arch. Esom W21, now I'm going to go in with the shade Walnut Strut. I have an eye topper to use as well, but I just kind of wanted to see how the shimmer performed as well. I'm going to build this up a little bit. Oop, that just went on my face. It's okay. Now I'm going to go in with the Eye Popper Sparkle Vision eyeshadow in the shade Let's Pump on my Refer 21. I am applying straight to the lid in a tapping motion. Oh, this is pretty. Like, this is really, really pretty. I'm not swiping at all. I'm literally just tapping. Ooh, I love how this looks a little bit more like neutral, cool-esque smoky eye with all this bling. And then this one's a little bit warmer. Oh, they're both gorgeous. I let that dry a little bit. Now I'm going to take Turban Legend on a rougher number 3, and I'm stamping this right up against my lashes. To finish off the look, I took the Point Made 24-hour gel eyeliner, also from One Size, to go right in my inner rim and just mascara. This is the Point Made gel pencil that I applied on my inner rim. Kind of just want to put it on my hand. Look how nice and black. It's so smooth too. It went onto my upper inner rim very easily. I just want to see the longevity of it, as well as this one right here, which I did not use today, and it is the Point Made 24-hour liquid eyeliner pen, and it's Bodacious Black. And I'm just gonna go right. Yes, very, very black. Okay, I wanted to let this set on my hand for just a little bit, and I'm going to show you some other things. I went ahead and lined my lips. I don't even know if this is still available or if it got discontinued or what, but I went ahead and lined my lips with this pencil from Bite Beauty. It's the number 20, and I'm going to go in with a new lipstick from PROPA Beauty. I picked up 3 different shades. The first one is the shade Closer. What? No! Okay. Aw, man. I'm not having a good day today. The lipstick is, okay, it's broken. Let's see. Man, I'm sure it has to do with the heat, but I put it into my refrigerator right after it came to my door and I put it in the fridge. But I'm sure this one just got too hot. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it anyway. So this is Closer. It's a beautiful chocolate brown. And then the other 2, that's the only one that I didn't swatch. So I know that these aren't messed up. I swatched these yesterday and I didn't open up that one. I should have. This is the shade Finesse. This is probably the one I'm going to put on. And then we have the shade Victress. I'm going to put it right beside. So there we have it. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this one. And again, this is Finesse. It feels really, really good. It's like a satin finish. That completes this look. I'm going to give you guys my first impression thoughts on everything, but first I want to wipe off these lipsticks and then see just how well these liners last when I just like take my hand to them. All right, there they are. Oh yes! So go a little harder. Yes, long lasting for sure. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I'll have to keep you updated on the liquid liner, but I can tell you first impressions on this gel one. It went on very easily, and just judging by how well it lasted on my hand, I've got a good feeling about it. The Patrick Star One Size Visionary palette, I think that's performed really well. The mattes blended out very, very effortlessly. I wish my eyes weren't dry right now, but I mean, I can't help that. But I do think that's a testament to the palette in of itself, that even though my eyes are a little dry right now, it still worked really nicely. The shimmers are not as intense. They're not like a metallic. It's more of a soft sheen, which is really pretty. And I'm sure you can build these up if you were to use them wet, but I was playing with the other ones, just kind of swatching, and they are a little bit softer, but I don't mind that. I really liked the look that I had before even putting the topper on. There's one thing that I love and don't love about this palette, and it's the actual packaging, not the product, but the actual packaging. I love how it opens. So it's like a little bit longer over here, and if you flip it over, a little longer on this side. So it's really easy to just grab the edge of it and open it up. But my OCD completely kicks in because this side is longer whenever I have it open. But it's really neat. It's really, really neat. I think it's innovative. It's cool. So I'm just gonna have to get over that. The product is beautiful. And then this topper, Oh my gosh, it is so sparkly. I haven't had any issues. Nothing's coming on my face yet. I will say I don't tend to have issues with like creasing or anything because my eye shape. But I'll let you guys know if it ends up flaking all over my face. I will leave a comment and let you guys know. But so far, like, I just think it is so stinking pretty. The new Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pens, definitely a hit. I love this style of brow, and I feel like it makes it look very natural. It's very easy to use, and the formula is really nice as well. It lasts all day long. I have, like I said, already tried this out. Now the blush, the Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. I am here for this. I think it is so pretty. There's only one downside for me, which has to do with the ingredients. It could potentially break me out. So it's one of these things that I'm gonna wear and then not wear back to back so that hopefully I don't break out, but it's so nice and creamy and blendable. It has the perfect amount of pigmentation to where you can build it up if you want to or blend it out. Didn't grab at my foundation or powder and move it. This is really nice. I haven't used it on my lips, but I don't tend to do that anyway unless it's a balm. This is something you could definitely use if you wanted to, like throw it in your purse and go, but I'm going to be using this as a blush. My Huda Beauty highlighter, I think I fixed it. First, gorgeous. I love the color. I love the way it went on the skin. Let me see if I fixed it. I just went and I got my glue gun and heated it up, and then I just kind of popped this out. Yes, okay, I think we're good, we're good. As long as it doesn't pop back out. I've had to do this before. I think I had to do it with the My Mimi from MAC, but it's not broken, so I'm not mad about it, and I think it is gorgeous. I'm not gonna worry about trying to get a replacement now that I have it fixed. Again, please check out Tara Lynn's video for some comparisons and seeing just everything she has to say. It's a very informative video if you're looking into this. Most people don't go through a highlight in general, but then like 16 grams, you don't need this. And it's not something that I would say, oh, it's a very special color. I like it. I think it looks beautiful. I think that the design is gorgeous, but I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it. Again, just check out Tara's video. But it is real pretty. It's really pretty. I'm glad that I have it. The PROPA Beauty lipsticks, these feel so good, like so good, and I really love this color. I'm disappointed that the one that I didn't open whenever I got it is broken, but again, I don't think that has anything to do with the brand. I'm sure it has to do with the heat, and this is a satin formula, so I'll just end up replacing that one. The only thing I can say that I don't love about it is the actual component. It's that thinner plastic, but I don't mind it either because this isn't a really expensive lipstick. I really like the formula. That's what matters to me the most, and this one's a really nice one. The last thing I need to go over is the makeup sponge from Makeup Eraser. I love the texture of this. I love how squishy it is. It applies very nicely. The bottom is a little strange to me. I use the bottom to apply my foundation, but I think I'm just not used to having something so flat. It worked really nicely. It applied everything very nicely, even my blush. I like the sponge in of itself. Now, I did go get this out of the dryer. It's been washed and dried. I'm going to show you what it looked like just earlier when I used it for my foundation, so you can see all the spots. Used it for concealer and powder to set underneath my eyes. And now let's see what it looks like after it's been washed and dried. It's so weird to me that you can put it in the dryer. It seems like it would mess it up. All right, let's open. Ooh, it's got lint all over it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And yes, I changed my lint thing in in my dryer, you know, like you pull it out and clean it. I did that, and I have one of the dryer sheets, but there's lint all over this, and I wouldn't necessarily say this is clean, even if it didn't have the lint on it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take a video of this. Oh my gosh. I can't help but to laugh. This is really funny. So in the video, you can see all the lint that is all over this, but not only that, the actual foundation is, I can still see it on the sponge, or I guess this is concealer, and I can't, hold on, I think I can't get over this. Oh my gosh, it looks so funny. Okay, I have this little guy. Let's a lint roller to it. Wow. All right, we'll be able to see just how this is gross. I'm not doing this again. I am not. I'm just gonna wash it like normal. No. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna, like, through the lint, I felt like it was gonna have more of the product, like more foundation left over than what it actually does. So it did clean up pretty well. I've never had to take a lint roller to a sponge before. What is this? Okay, so now you can see there's just some left here, and then there's a little bit left on the bottom, and even on the side where this is only powder. I only use this for powder. This was for concealer, and then this was for the foundation. So it didn't come completely clean than the lint, but the product in of itself, the sponge, is really nice. I don't know that it's worth the price though if you can't wash it, or maybe it's just I can't wash mine. I don't have a super new washer and dryer. Hold on, let me see. I feel like I paid 20 something for this. For that, I wouldn't say like get it, just because just wash your sponge. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Do you put them in the washing machine? It's $18, so not as much as I expected it to be. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of them because I like the sponges in of themselves. However, I'm not putting them in the washing machine. I'm just gonna wash them as normal. Sponge in of itself, amazing. Fail for the experience washing it. But anywho, let me know what you guys think about everything, how the look turned out, or the products that you liked or didn't like. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.